meteorologist Jeff Donovan.
Welcome back to Newswatch 12 Midday. Let's start things off. The lookout at Phoenix from the La-Z-Boy Furniture Gallery. Still seeing some of that lingering fog in the area that we did see this morning, but also if you look overhead, we are starting to get some patchy areas of blue sky. Partly cloudy skies, many of us will see today. Now we will be looking at clouds increasing throughout the day, and we are going to be looking at a pretty big storm system rolling in as we get into this evening. Temperatures right now are starting to slowly warm up, although it is still pretty cool out there. 52 degrees in Medford and in Grants Pass, upper 40s to mid 50s at present in Siskiyou County, and east of the Cascades temperatures are right now sitting in the 40s, 43 degrees in Klamath Falls and 49 degrees in Lakeview. Today along the Oregon coast, we are going to start getting into some rainfall as we do go into the mid-afternoon hours. Temperatures on the day will be in the upper 50s to low 60s. Now we could be looking at some thunderstorms associated with the rain when it does arrive, and also expect some very windy weather in Curry County. We could see wind gusts towards headlands all the way to 60 miles per hour out of the south. Siskiyou County, we are going to be looking at mostly dry conditions throughout the afternoon. It is as we get to this evening, we are going to be welcoming in some precipitation. High temperatures on the day will be in the low to upper 60s. Also look for some very strong winds to develop in Siskiyou County today too, especially in the Weed area of the Shasta Valley. Gusts up to 50 miles per hour possible. East of the Cascades, we are going to be looking at partly cloudy skies and dry conditions for most of the day. High temperatures will be topping out in those upper 50s to low 60s. We could be looking at wind gusts up to 25 miles an hour through much of the afternoon. But as we approach the overnight hours, we could be looking at some very strong winds developing, especially over higher terrain of Lake County. That's where we may see gusts out of the south all the way to 75 miles per hour. Not out of the question. In our mountains, watch for some of that precipitation to develop as we go into the evening and overnight hours, although snow levels not too concerning in terms of past travel. And then for our west side valleys, 70 degrees today in Medford, 69 degrees in Rogue River. Dry throughout much of the day, but then we do have that precipitation arriving this evening with some strong winds. Be aware, high wind warnings are in place across the region. East of the Cascades and the coast, high wind warnings go into effect at 8 p.m. tonight. For the coast, we could see gusts out of the south all the way to 60 miles per hour, and then east of the Cascades, gusts out of the south all the way to 75 miles per hour. Elsewhere in our region, we do have wind advisories that go into effect. This does include the Rogue Valley. In fact, the Rogue Valley and Shasta Valley wind advisories at 5 p.m. today go into effect, where we could see gusts up to 45 miles an hour, and east of the Cascades, gusts up to 50 miles per hour are possible for lower elevations. That high wind warning was mostly for higher terrain. So timing out your Storm Watch 12 stormcast getting into around 6 p.m. tonight. Here comes that big slug of moisture rolling into our region that is going to continue to move eastward as we go through the overnight hours, and then by tomorrow morning we are going to be looking at some widespread shower activity across southern Oregon and northern California. For the next 7 days, the coast will be looking at some wet weather rolling in again as we get to the mid to late afternoon hours, and then we are going to keep things damp on the coast over the course of the next 7 days. Siskiyou County, we are going to be staying mostly dry today. Showers roll in this evening, then expect more in the way of showers as we get to Thursday, and then we are going to maintain active weather through the weekend. East of the Cascades, staying dry through the balance of your Wednesday. Showers then are likely on Thursday. Really, some of that shower activity will work into the east side as we do go into the overnight hours tonight and into Thursday. For our mountains, even though we are going to be impacted by the storm system with precipitation, at this point snow levels look high enough that we're not expecting any kind of past travel concerns. And for our west side valleys, rainfall will move in this evening with some very strong winds developing later this afternoon. And then we are going to see showers Thursday, and we are going to maintain that active weather pattern thereafter.
And Jeff,